Good evening. I'm Liz, and tonight I am going to take you back in style. Medieval style, that is. Tonight I am going to show you how to roast a delicious 10-pound medieval turkey like you've never seen it before. I'll be using all their traditional medieval spices and tricks of the trade to show you how to whip up a turkey just like they did in medieval times. So before we get started, I am going to pour myself a big glass of red wine. In medieval traditions, everyone drinks red wine. They say it's good for your health and great to aid in digestion. Cheers! Tonight, I'll be dressing my turkey with some traditional medieval ingredients. I'll be using some fresh cabbage, a large sweet onion, 7 cloves of garlic, 3 carrots, some fresh peas, some dried apricots, salt, pepper, and cumin, and some water. Our first ingredient, the large sweet onion, we're just going to slice this on both ends, and you're going to cut this into large cubes. We're going to make 4 large slices. Now, with these large cubes of onion, you're just going to take them and start just arranging them around your turkey. So every bit of turkey gets a little bit of onion. Works really, really good that way. And you want to use all the onion because, again, when you cook it, it's going to cook down and get smaller. And you want to make sure you have a lot of really good veggies in there. Delicious. Perfect. Next, I'm going to start on my cabbage. We're going to chop about a 1/4 piece of this cabbage, green cabbage. Once your cabbage is nice and diced, you'll add that right around your turkey. I've already pre-diced these juicy carrots, so we're just going to throw them into the mix. This is going to be so delicious. Once it gets that nice broth and starts cooking and the juices are flowing, I can just taste it already. I'm so excited. Now, here is one of my favorite parts, the garlic. You take 1 little clove just like this. Take your large medieval knife. Place it down, place your knife on top with your hand, smash it right down. This garlic just falls right out of its shell. It's so perfect, and all I'm going to do is just throw it right in like that, the whole piece of garlic. Continue this. Use about 6 or 7 large pieces of garlic, or as many as you want. Garlic was very popular, and so people used a lot of it. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. How about 1 more clove just for good luck? So now we're getting down to the final ingredients. Next, I'm going to add some of these delicious fresh peas. Just stick your hand right in there and just drizzle these peas all over this dish. This is going to make it so good. I love fresh peas, and they're so traditional in all medieval cooking. Dried fruit was also another really, really popular ingredient in all medieval cooking. Therefore, tonight, to my beautiful 10-pound turkey, I am adding some of these deliciously dried apricots. But first, I have to taste one. So amazing. Last, but certainly not least, I'm going to take some salt and lightly drizzle that all over everything. Next, I'm going to take my fresh cumin and I'm just going to put this all over everything. Cumin was also a really popular ingredient back in medieval times, so therefore, we are using it tonight. You can use a lot of it. Cumin's really delicious. It gives such a great flavor to anything you're making, especially this turkey. Last, this fresh ground black pepper, extremely popular in medieval times as well. Black pepper was probably the most sought after spice in all medieval times. Crazy! People paid so much for this black pepper. Today we take it for granted. Now, the very final ingredient that we're using tonight is just some water. We want to give it a little bit of juice just to, you know, hurry things up a bit. I'm just going to pour this water right down in all the little crevices. This will give everything a nice juice. It'll make everything mix together really, really well. And then, my favorite part, putting it in the oven and just waiting for it until it's ready. Now, it's simple as that. We're just going to place our delicious turkey right into the oven and wait for 3 hours. Just place it right in the middle of your oven, just like that. Close it up, and voila! It's medieval in your kitchen, and I know you can't wait to taste it. You'll bake your turkey 350 degrees. So our turkey dinner is completely ready. I just want you to see how all these beautiful veggies just came together so nicely. There's a great broth in there, which is so medieval style. All the veggies are just nice and roasted. All the flavors and colors have come out, and they are just looking so tempting. I cannot wait to taste a bite. I'm gonna plate it up. Ugh, very heavy. It's a big turkey. So once you take your turkey out of its original baking dish, you're going to want to let it cool for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So now that our turkey is all plated up, I just want to show you how easy it just comes right apart like this. Look at all this delicious white meat. It is just coming apart so beautifully. Yum. All this yummy, juicy, crispy skin. You can see all this delicious, dark, juicy meat right in that whole section there. The dark meat is really very tender and juicy, and it's got lots and lots of flavor. So it has a little bit more fat in it, but it's also really healthy for you. So we're just about finished. I'm just going to take a couple of these delicious veggies. You can see everything came out so wonderful and tender. I'm just going to place it right around and make a perfect medieval dinner. I'm so glad that you were able to join me this evening. Remember, I'm Liz, and from my medieval table to yours, have a wonderful evening and enjoy this poultry creation.